I don't know how I'm gonna buy the jets. I don't.
You don't?
I do not. I know that I, by nature as a businessman, am a counter-puncher. What I mean by that is, oh, karate. Do you do karate?
Yeah.
So I don't know this, because I've never done karate, but what I hear, by being a common sense individual in the world, is a lot of martial arts is predicated on using other people's energy as your offense, right?
Yes.
Good. That's who I am as a businessman. I'm the best. I think I'm gonna go down as one of the best karate businessmen of all time, because what I'm extremely good at is responding to the actions of the market and then finding my opportunities. I never thought that I would be producing content, that I would be into social media, that I would have an agency, that I would write books. I reacted to the opportunity. Got it?
Yeah.
So there was no plan. The plan was pay attention to what's going on, find the opportunity, and strike it. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to really understand that that's what I do well. Sometimes I talk about riding the wave, and I talk about counter-punching, and I wanted to go a little bit deeper for all of you. That's what this whole DailyVee project's about, not just the headlines or the kind of quotable comments, but go a little bit deeper. I think it's very powerful to ride a force, you know? I'm sure in martial arts, I mean, it's pretty understandable. In boxing, like, use the other person's momentum to set up what you want, riding a wave. I talk about technology running you over unless you ride it. That's how I think about business. You take momentum and you figure out how to use it to your advantage. I don't predict, I don't go on the offense. I'm not trying to force VR or social media or e-commerce. I often talk about not selling to somebody who can't be sold. Anybody that doesn't understand, we've evolved every day, forever, always and forever. Like, everybody wants the world to stop. You know, everybody wants the world to stop for their vested interest. You don't like that it's happening. Your job may be in jeopardy. You're worried about your kids. It doesn't matter, technology is gonna do its thing. You know, this all ties in together, right? I'm not, and this is gonna be interesting for a lot of you, I'm not the aggressor. I'm the one who takes on what's happening. And so what I'm doing is a whole lot of watching. I'm watching these people who walk in the streets, like phone culture, like people on their phone. This is real, this is not super hard. I'm really just absorbed with what are people actually doing, and then how do I react to that? I don't have any wants or needs that they're actually doing that. I'm not trying to force people to start doing that. What I'm doing is I'm reacting to what people are actually doing. And I do think from a kind of religious, and here's a good opportunity. When I say religion, I mean strategy, right? From a religious point of view, from a strategic, which would be the way most people say it, from a strategic point of view, this is what I'm trying to figure out. How do I take behavior that's already happening? How do I then bring the most value to people in something they're already doing? I'm just sitting here and watching people on their phone. Like, it's just the way I see people doing it. I see the world very clear, almost in different way. It's kind of like when I see those, you know, those sci-fi movies where like they show it from the perspective of that character and they see different things. I kind of weirdly think that that's what's happening with me, that I feel like I'm just seeing different things. Once I make that strategic point of view, that religious point of view, I then go pot committed and go all in and figure out how to use your collective momentum to create the opportunities for me and my partners. That's what my life's about. I didn't discover email. I didn't create email. I wasn't an email advocate. I knew that you were using email, so I figured out how to sell you wine in it. You know, I didn't create Facebook videos. I didn't invent it. I'm not an advocate of it. I know you watch it, so I make them. And so that's how I see the world. And that's what I meant by reacting to people's momentum. In martial arts, in fighting, it's your opponent, the other person. For me as a business person who thinks at scale to try to build big businesses, it's done on a market level. All of you.